Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Brooke. I make travel, DIY, and lifestyle videos. Today we are going to be trying out a new type of video that I have never done before. I'm going to call it Craft and Chat. So I have several items on the table here that I need to customize. I have 6 dog bandanas and 2 sets of pajamas. While I was doing this, I was like, how fun would that be to just chat with you guys? Recently, all of my videos have been kind of go, go, go. I'm bringing you along with all the errands, cleanings, basically everything that I'm doing that day. But I can't remember the last time that I just sat and chatted with you guys. So I am going to try this segment. If you guys enjoy this craft and chat type video, please let me know in the comments below. Because if so, then I'm going to do more of them. If you're not into it, that is okay too. We'll go back to the regular types of videos, but this sounded fun, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. So I think I'm just gonna do the same font for all of the dog bandanas, and I'm just going to cut them all on white. Just keep it easy, you know? I am so excited. So this weekend is when we leave for the Mexico wedding, and I pretty much have everything at this point. I've already laid out all of the outfits and everything in one of the guest bedrooms, and the different shoes that I'm bringing, things like that. I'm pretty much ready to rock and roll, and I'm feeling so good about that. However, the bride reached out to me and she decided she wants like a custom sweatshirt, but she waited too long to actually order it and have it made. So she's like, could you? And I was like, yeah, girl, just like pick out whatever you want and send it to me, and like I will make that happen. So it's not going to be here until literally the day before I leave. So it's gonna be hustle time, but I think it's gonna be so freaking cute. So she's getting a like cropped white sweatshirt, and it's going to say wife of the party instead of like life of the party, wife of the party. And she's going to wear it during like, from my understanding, I think like the after party. So when she changes out of like her big heavy outfits, she's going to change into that. I'm also a little nervous though, because all of these things that I've currently made, I'm just making for the heck of making them. And then like if they turn out, then I give them to people. I mean, I've never not had something turn out so far, but I like knowing that just in case it doesn't, you know, no one's like dependent on it. So it does make me a little nervous that like something for her wedding day is going to be like I'm responsible for, you know. But it's fine. I mean, so far I have a perfect track record. These are some of the most wrinkled things I have ever encountered, and like the wrinkles are like very determined to stay where they are. Okay, these are for some reason like not ironing. Like what is going on? I don't really understand what's going on here. This morning I was looking for some hotels for our Europe trip, and something that we really wanted to do was do a train through the Swiss Alps. And I was so excited about doing that. And so, oh my gosh, it's getting hot. So I was looking at like different companies and stuff that, that do that. And what I didn't realize was that all of these like trains through the Swiss Alps, they're not like activities. Like they're separate vacations. They're 5 to I think like 14 days. And it's almost like a cruise situation where it's just like a cool way of transportation, and then they take you to a certain destination, you get off the train, you go do whatever excursions or go sightseeing, experience whatever you want in that area, and then get back on the train, and then the train goes to the next destination, several hours. So it's like a scenic way to like travel. And I don't think we really understood that. Like I thought maybe it was gonna be like one night and it just kind of like takes you around, like kind of like a sightseeing thing, not like a like travel thing. So now I'm kind of sad because I don't know that we're going to be able to do our train through the Swiss Alps because we're only going for 2 weeks. And we're trying to hit Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, and the Netherlands. So we can't afford to allocate, 5 days to just Switzerland because Switzerland doesn't have all that much going on. Like Switzerland, we're probably just gonna do like 3 days and then go to Germany and everything. Did you know that in Switzerland, they have the Lindt, what is it, LINDT or something? You know those like truffles in the really metallic little wrappers, and they're like circular, and they come in like those stand-up bags. They're super freaking good. Those are made there. So you can do like tours of the factory, and then you can do chocolate making class. So we're planning on doing that when we're there. And then they have a ton of Christmas markets. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about all of these freaking Christmas markets. Honestly, might get a little out of control. I'm feeling like I need like a separate suitcase for everything I'm going to purchase. I mean, I tell myself I'm not going to purchase, like, keep it under control, Brooke, keep it under control. But I mean, I've already secretly had this conversation with myself. We have no intention keeping it under control, no intention at all. We plan to get specifically out of control. So recently I've gotten a few questions about my workout routine and how I stay motivated to continue working out. More recently, last year, 2021, my clothes weren't fitting. I had like my lowest self-esteem. I didn't like how I felt, I didn't like how I looked, and so I finally decided that I wanted to do something about it, but I was like lacking that motivation to actually get started. And then January 2022, one of my friends invited me to go to this like motivation mindset class to kind of like set your mindset and intention for the next year. So I went. Honestly, I think I was like the most into it out of everyone there. That day, we got out at like 8:30 p.m. or something like that, and I went home and did my first full workout in like 6 months. Since then, and then from then, that's kick-started my routine, and I was incredibly consistent with working out. So it's definitely more recent that I've been consistently working out, but it makes such a difference in just like my energy levels, my mood, and everything. I'm so much happier when I'm consistent with my working out. So I'm hoping to stay with that. The other day, my sister sent me a photo of her daughter. Her daughter was born beginning of October, and I was just like, wow. A year ago, you had no idea that exactly a year forward, you would be here with like a beautiful baby girl. It's crazy. I mean, she'd always wanted to be a mom, so always knew that was in her future, but you never quite know when something will happen. And it's crazy. It's crazy how life works. And how different things, like your entire life could be in just 1 year. Like, I wonder where I'm going to be in a year. I wonder if I'm going to have all of those or some of those like brand partnerships that I really want. I wonder what other travel I'm going to have, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everything that is going to happen. I don't know everything that will entail, but I just know that no year has let me down yet, so it's going to be amazing. I was also talking to my mother-in-law and father-in-law the other night when we got back from giving them a hand with that training that they do. I believe, I mentioned it in the last video. And they're planning on doing another one soon. So, I mean, they don't have dates or anything, but I was like, if you guys ever do one of those again, let me know, because I am in. I am so in. I feel like I gained just as much out of that as the participants did. I was looking at my, is it a pedometer? Is that what it's called? Like the thing on your phone that counts your steps. While I was there for this training, you guys, I walked 10 miles each day. Okay, 10 miles each day. Okay, I was so sore when I got home. So, and I was dead. The day that we got home, I seriously just laid on the couch and I was like, this is it. This is all I can contribute today. This is it. The similar training that I did in Utah, I got an invitation to come facilitate for one of the upcoming groups. So that's one of the really, really cool things about that training I did in Utah, is that even when you're done, they invite you back so that you can participate again, and it keeps everything top of mind, which I really love. But then it's also a really, really cool way to stay connected with all of the incredible friends that you met there. Because when you're going through this training, I kid you not, you connect with people like you have never connected before, because you are opening up, you are sharing, like beyond just being like mindset, motivation, and just personal, it's so beyond personal growth, but beyond all of that stuff, it's also like somehow like 12 years of therapy like crushed into it. I mean, anything that you had holding you back from even years ago, even childhood, like you worked through it, and you worked through it really successfully. I mean, when you walk out of there, traumas, I mean, I'm talking we don't need to totally get into it, but think of some of the most traumatic things a human could ever experience. And there have been people in our group that have been through that, and they were able to work through that. And seeing everyone else have all of those experiences and breakthroughs and working through that, and then you working through your own stuff, years of growth. I think I mentioned it when I was in Utah, giving you guys kind of a recap, but they had like, I don't know exactly what, but like psychologists and like other professionals and such come in and evaluate what happens in these trainings. And it's over 40 years worth of life experience that you get like in a crash course in these trainings. So it is incredibly dense, it is emotionally exhausting, but when you leave, you are a different person. It's incredible. And then, like I said, what Darren's parents do is kind of like a crash course of that. But just kind of the aspects that overlap with business and all that stuff. All right, it is transfer o'clock. I'm gonna use parchment because there's this little leather thing on here, and I just don't want to, this parchment is like rolling. But I don't want to like burn that. In like an hour, I am meeting up with one of my best friends. Her name is Kersey, and we've known each other since preschool. However, we have been actually friends since I think 2nd grade. And she is just such an amazing person. And her birthday was like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't had the opportunity to see her. So we're going to go to happy hour, and I'm going to bring her birthday present, and then I'm also going to bring her husband, and her pups their Christmas present also, because I don't think I'm going to see them before Christmas. So we are going to be getting a lot done there. And then we were going to be going to Mikuni's, which I know I have mentioned on this channel a number of times. If you guys are not from the Sacramento area, Mikuni's is a really well-known, nicer, like sushi restaurant. So It's very well known, and it is a chain. They have it throughout like the greater Sacramento area, I would say. So the plan was to go there. However, she did text me like 20, 30 minutes ago, and she said that she might have the dogs with her because of something. I don't remember. I don't know why. She said why, but I already forgot. But pretty much, she's gonna have to bring the dogs with her. So we're going to have to go to a dog-friendly place, which Mikuni's is not. So, oh, I have this. I was wondering why this one didn't completely transfer. I had it on too low of a temperature. So yeah, we might be going to a new place, or not a new place, but like an outside place. In which case, I think I'm going to say that we should go to Federalist. So Federalist is this really cool little, I guess bar. Is it a bar? I guess you could call it a bar. I'm gonna call it a bar. It's a bar. Pretty much, they took 2 of those big like storage containers, you know, and transformed them into a bar. So you walk in from like the side of the container through like the big opening thing, and they have a little ordering counter where they have, I think, like 8 or so beers on tap. And then they have a pizza oven in there, and then they knocked out one of like the long ways, one of those walls, and had a little courtyard out there. And then recently, they have added additional storage units around it and have basically expanded it. So now there's a full-on, like even larger courtyard where they've put like market lights, a bunch of picnic tables, giant outside potted plants, and they've really just made it quite the vibe. Also, their pizzas are so freaking good. It's one of those like authentic pizza ovens, and all the pizzas thin crust, and they're like, oh, they're okay. Now I'm getting myself hungry because I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll text her. Oh, she texted me. Okay, what'd she say? Okay, nope. She does not have the dogs after all. We're going to Mikuni. Well, I love Mikuni's too, but now I was just getting myself all excited about the potential of going to Federalist, because I also have not been to Federalist in, actually, I think a couple months. Oh, by the way, the Sadie one turned out really freaking cute. Really, really cute. Okay. So now let's peel up the Hunter one. Oh yeah, so much easier to peel when it's warm. Beautiful. Okay, the Hunter one also turned out beautiful. And next, okay, so this one is Sadie's wait, what? Where's my other Sadie? Oh my gosh, I didn't weed my other Sadie. I thought my other Sadie was a scrap. Whoopsie daisies. I'm glad I did not throw these away yet. Excellent. Oh no, I didn't stick it on all the way. Okay, it is party time again. Go. Na, 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 na. I've been so tempted to like go out and go dancing, but I like to be in bed by 9. So I wish there was a place that like you could have that experience during the day. Oh, I guess that'd be a country concert, or not necessarily country, but a concert. Although most concerts are night. So I guess maybe a music festival. So let me rephrase, I'm craving going to a music festival, but I also don't want to put in the effort of having to get ready. I am loving this. I am loving this. So now moving on to the ones for my sister-in-law's pups. And you know what? I'm just gonna try. I know I tried to iron this like 3 times already, but I mean, it's not much better. Like, I really don't understand. I've never encountered a material so resistant to ironing. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go spray these with the wrinkle release and throw them in the dryer and see if we can make some progress with that. As I was walking over there, I caught a glimpse of one of the gifts that I'm giving someone this year. Someone is moving into a new home and they love games and game nights, but have never hosted them. And that's definitely something that they have been talking about wanting to do. So I got them a basket and filled it with a bunch of different games. So I want to tell you guys some of my favorite games that I love playing at game night. So of course there's the basics like Cards Against Humanity, What Do You Meme? However, there are two that I want to talk about that I don't feel like a lot of people know about, because whenever I bring it places, everyone's like, what is this? And then everyone wants to buy it afterwards. So at this point, I have gifted at least 5 of each of these games. So they are top notch. So the first one, everyone knows Taboo, right? But have you heard of Taboo Midnight? So, you know, regular Taboo, it's like there's a card and you have the word that you have to get the team to guess. And then there are, I think, 4 or 5 related words that you're not allowed to say. However, Midnight Taboo, same idea. However, the cards are like adult cards. So think if Cards Against Humanity put together like a vocabulary list, that's what it is. So it's really, really funny. And 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Obviously not to be played with children. Another, again, truly adult game, and if you're easily offended, I would not recommend it. But if you have fun with Cards Against Humanity and What Do You Meme, then once again, this would be in your general realm. It's called Over the Line, and Over the Line is almost like, so once again, the cards are very much adult, and honestly, a lot of them are, I mean, they're offensive, you know? So, I mean, you've got to have a good sense of humor for it. If you're easily offended, would not recommend. But super fun. So Over the Line, pretty much you pick a card and you either can act out or draw. So there's like a timer, and so you can either do it like charades or like Pictionary. And then once again, either way, no speaking, you're either acting it out or drawing it and trying to get people to guess the word, and they're all like adult words, but it is so freaking fun. So I always bring these out at the beginning of any like get together or party where not everyone knows each other. It is the best icebreaker I could ever ask for. So I always whip it out. I mean, I bring it to all game nights, but that's kind of like my party hack when people don't know each other. Once you've all gone through a single round of this together, like any tension broken, everyone is friends. Everyone is joking around. Like it brings people together. It unifies. So beyond game night, my point was originally game night, but also great icebreaker. You can get both of them on Amazon. Oh my gosh, I keep separating these and then I set it down right on top of each other. Like I know they're adhesive. I just separated them. Why am I putting them on top of each other again? Okay, so now I need to do the pajamas, but the pajamas. Okay, I need a measuring tape because I need to see how big this pocket is to make sure that I put it within the lines. You know, what does a square look like? Apparently like this. Okay, so let's see here. So this is just over 4 inches. So I'm gonna say like 3.5 is going to be what we're aiming for here. So it's only been a couple more minutes, and actually the bandanas did dry, which is excellent. Finish editing this, mirrors on. Okay, so we are going to load that in. I'm going to move the pajamas over here, it's just a whole workflow station, guys. So I have to leave to go meet my friend in literally 10 minutes. So my sister-in-law, Darren's sister, her first dog is a little mutt. He is so cute. His name is Ace. And then they got a second dog this spring, I think, or summer. And he's a truly golden brown golden doodles. And they named him Duncan, like Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, isn't it so cute? So freaking cute. So right now I'm transferring Duncan's bandana. And then Ace, the other pup I was just talking about, can't really see this, there we go. That's the other one I have to do. So we are hustling. This is what I call express crafting. I don't know what happened to the protective film. Where'd it go? Okay, well we will find that at a later time. Are you guys the kind of people that name their dogs like human names or pet names? Let me know in the comments below because I'm curious. Like, what are your dog's names? Okay, why can I not? Did this even cut? I can't even tell where. I don't even see where this was cut. Okay, so I figured it out. Make sure that they're not super wrinkled under there. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Feel so good about this. Okay, so let's cover this up and let's transfer. I'm using a non-Cricut brand glitter vinyl, and let me just say that was so difficult to weed. Let me tell you, it is night and day working with Cricut vinyl versus like another brand vinyl. It's like so hard to see, it's so hard to weed, it's difficult to transfer. Like, it's not the business. So I realized that the other vinyls that I have that I was going to do like my friend's wedding thing with is also not the Cricut brand. So I'm thinking that honestly, I might run to the craft store tomorrow morning or maybe on my way home tonight and purchase the Cricut brand glitter vinyl because I really can't risk this not turning out for her wedding. Let's see if it transferred. It did. All right. Oh no, nope. No, it did not fully transfer. Okay, see, and we did it twice. We did it twice. So I told my friend I was gonna be late. I'm very frustrated that I'm still doing this because I should have already been done. I already know what I'm going to order because whenever I go anywhere, I always order the exact same thing because I don't want to risk ordering something else, and then if I don't like it, then I miss the opportunity to have something that I did like. You know what I mean? I'm the same way with restaurants. Like if I want Mexican food, I have my go-to like 2 or 3 places. If I want Indian food, I have 2 places, Thai food, 1 place. Like I don't branch out. I'm a creature of habit. And I mean, you guys have probably noticed this about me. I mean, I eat the same thing for breakfast every single day. Okay, this is like not transferring. What the literal heck is happening? And really it's not the material. It's just the fact that I'm using a different brand of vinyl. There is such a difference. This is why in my DIYs, I was like, don't use any brand other than Cricut brand for vinyl because absolutely, hands down, you can tell the difference. Well, visually not so much, but just the experience of working with it. Yeah, it's just very frustrating working with any other brand vinyl. And honestly, I thought I had gotten rid of all of my other off-brand vinyl because I had such poor experiences with them every single time where it just didn't even make me want to, it made me not want to craft. Because each time I would end up being incredibly frustrated and just wasn't worth it. Like I craft because it makes me happy and I find it to be fun, but when it's getting messed up every single time, like it's still not transferring up there. The misses part is not freaking transferring. Dude, what, like why? The Dowd has totally transferred. The misses, I'm wondering if it's because there's a bow at the top of the pocket. So I'm wondering if maybe the heat source isn't like directly having contact with it. Please, please, please transfer. Please, please, please transfer. It transferred! Oh my gosh! Yes!
What?
Yes!
What?
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
That was by far one of the most frustrating vinyl experiences of my life, but it turned out so freaking good. Like, look at that. So overall, I'm happy with how this turned out. I'm actually really, really freaking stoked with how this turned out. I'm beyond happy. So I have that all done, ready to go. I have all of the bandanas done, and I'm going to have to take on the other pajama set maybe tomorrow, because I'm gonna go get the Cricut vinyl. It's just not worth it to work with this one. It does eventually work, but it's just such a frustrating process. So anyway, like I mentioned, I have to go to dinner with my friend, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget subscribe below, gives you a big thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this craft and chat with me, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to do more videos like this. I think that would be really fun. So let me know in the comments below if you are into this type of video, and if so, I will do more. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to tune in a few more days for another new video, and I'll see you guys then. Bye guys.
Talk to me.